If you look at the history of Cleveland, it was considered a blue-collar town. It was very comparable to Pittsburgh and Buffalo and some parts of Detroit, certainly. So you had this steel, rustic, blue-collar belt, and a lot of that's changed. The manufacturing is not here like it once was.
Companies in this era of capital and job mobility are not really anchored in place. They're not really loyal to the communities in which they reside. And so as companies come and go from our communities, it kind of rips the economic underpinnings.
People losing their homes, the foreclosure crisis here, it's just been devastating. How can we retrain individuals that have worked all their life thinking that they were going to stay in their company 20, 30 years that no longer exists? They say you keep doing the same old thing, you get the same results. And people are looking for results right now that's going to make a difference in people's lives.
We give incentives to businesses and they come into a town and they say, well, we're going to move here, and we give them some money, and 10 years when the incentive's over, they say, well, what town should we move to next? This was a unique idea that people would own the business. So the business can't pick up and move unless every single person who worked there said, yeah, we'll move to Florida.
This is a business and we're a co-op. We all have to have a strong mentality that what Evergreen and Ohio Solar is trying to do is going to work for us in our community.
What a great way to put a company in a community that supports the community. And there's all kinds of multipliers, because if I live in that community, then I'm also spending my money in the community.
We're linking these businesses to local, what are called anchor institutions, like hospitals and universities and so forth, that are also rooted in Cleveland. They're not going to get up and leave. And if we can win them as our customers for our services in Evergreen, then we have a chance of real stability and a real kind of win-win situation.
The hope is that over a 10, 20-year period, that we can build a network of 20, 50, 100 companies that employ over 5,000 residents.
But at the core of what we're trying to do is really establish viable businesses. The way we have to approach all of these efforts is, are the businesses sustainable? Are they viable? Can they generate profits? Because if they can't do those things, then for those workers it's going to be a very short-lived endeavor.
An installation like this may take our co-op anywhere from a week to 2 weeks to install. You don't have to be an auto mechanic to put the system together. Someone with minimal mechanical skills can actually put the system together.
What's in it for the city is, as these panels produce electricity, their overall consumption of power during the month is reduced, because we're actually producing power for them, and so they don't have to buy it right straight off the grid.
We're insulating this house to help lower energy costs, and we're doing that by drilling holes in the siding and filling up all the exterior walls with cellulose insulation. Also, we're going around and sealing all the doors and windows to keep any cold outside air from entering the house.
When you're the general laborer, you're more or less waiting for someone to tell you what to do. You stick to a regular routine, you come in, you do your work, and the day goes on, and that's it. When you're a part of this co-op, you make choices. You motivate yourself, because you're an owner. You have to take the initiative.
There it goes.
Oh yeah, I work this machine, that machine, that machine. I'll be all over the place. I can work everything around here. Steven do that over there. I do everything around here. Everybody learns everything, so we kind of rotate and move around. Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Like we do a lot of training, like if somebody don't know certain machines, we'll put them on the machine so they can learn more. Just to make sure everybody know everything, because you may never know what may happen.
Most people, as with any job, they see it more as a 9 to 5. We have to develop that culture and that consciousness that is bigger than that. It's not just a job. It's not just some place you get a paycheck from. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is watching.
This machine washes 150 pounds of linen every 3 minutes. Okay, he's tracking everything that's coming through the system. These dryers hold 300 pounds. 300 pounds. You know how you dry clothes and all your heat at home goes right out the stack? The heat goes up, then it comes back down so we can reuse that heat again. Then it goes back out. Final product.
I count everything, I check the items to make sure it's no stains and everything is good, and I pack them accordingly to the customer, how they like them packed.
Everyone who works in that laundry today own that company. So they are in the decision-making process, they are understanding where the financials are, the challenges for the business and the opportunities for the business and all the benefits and challenges that go along with ownership.
I'm an owner. I'm a worker owner. And you have to get up in the morning to, push yourself to do what's right and what you have to do for the marketplace. So if somebody needs something at 3 o'clock in the morning, because I'm a supervisor, so if I got to get up at 3, 4, I get a call at 3, 4 in the morning, get up and go ahead and do your job, because at the end of the day, you got to do what's right.
Being an owner makes it different, because then you're looking forward to the future of building something financial. You have some stability, that you can look forward to. You got money set aside that you can use for maybe to start another business or whatever. Yeah.
If they're with us 20 years, they will have a nice piece of capital to take with them. Absolutely. So over time, they'll continue to grow that and create hopefully a retirement pool for themselves and be able to walk away and have sent their children to college and own a nice home and have really taken care of themselves.
The idea is not to just maximize the self-interest and benefit for the people today working in the companies, but it's to develop something that has real lasting power over time, so that generations of people in Cleveland are going to be benefiting from the same opportunity. And so we've created a structure called the Evergreen Cooperative Corporation that is a kind of holding company that ties all of this together. And on the board of that company will be representatives elected by the individual Evergreen companies, but also by the anchor institutions that are our clients and partners, by our investors, our funders. So it's a kind of effort of many, many different types of people working together collaboratively for the benefit of the common good.
It's just a blessing. Like to be able to get up every morning and come to work and, go to bed at night thinking I can get up in the morning and go to a job that I really love, something that I have passion for.
We own this place. That's an extra reason to go to work. Say like it's a house. If you rent it, not so much, but if you own it, that's a big deal.